This week's Play of the Game is brought to you by the Swarthmorean Weekly Newspaper, true local coverage of Swarthmore, Wallingford, and surrounding neighborhoods, published since 1893. Welcome to this week's edition of HavenFootball.net's Play of the Game. It was a glorious night for football with temps in the low 70s, low humidity, and clear windless skies as the 1-0 Strath Haven Panthers traveled to Springfield to take on the 1-0 Cougars in this opening Central League game. On only the third play from scrimmage, Haven took to the air as number 6 Jake Kitchen finds number 25 A.J. Glavacek for 8 yards and a first down. 3 plays later, number 32 Shane Green runs off tackle for 10 yards and another first down. Which brings us to tonight's first Play of the Game.
On 3rd and 2, play fake to Green. They give it to Fisher. He'll get maybe a yard. Second, third effort, still on his feet. They never blew it dead. Fisher at the 20, 15, 10, and James Fisher explodes to the end zone. 35 yards to pay dirt, and the Panthers are on the board.
Haven draws first blood, 7-0. Springfield is moving the ball nicely in their first possession as number 34 Nate Romano scampers outside, breaking tackles for 7 yards. But the Cougars are 4th and 2 from the Haven 10 as the Panthers' number 20 Marco Kaufman shoots the gap and traps number 23 Luke Valerio for a 2-yard loss, turning the ball over on downs. Back and forth we go, and it's Haven's turn at the mid-second quarter as Kitchen goes back to pass and gets blindsided by number 5 Mike Turner. Haven recovers the fumble but suffers an 11-yard loss. But Kitchen steps up on the punt, booting this one for 50 yards down to the Cougar 8-yard line. At the beginning of the second half, Springfield has a huge play as Turner goes untouched right up the middle, cuts right, breaks a tackle, and goes 51 yards for the touchdown. Haven jumps on the extra point, and Springfield goes and completes the 2-point conversion. The Cougars now lead 8-7. Haven goes 3 and out, and Springfield starts another impressive drive, including this great gadget play where number 17 Ryan Whitaker takes the snap, laterals to number 4 Mike Friel, who finds an open number 22 Tanner Cole for 19 yards. 2 plays later, Valerio bounces off a defender and goes 9 yards for another first down. On 4th and 3, Whitaker rolls right and finds Cole open for 11 yards and the first down. 2 plays later, Whitaker goes to the air again to complete this one to number 34 Nate Romano for 12 yards and the TD. Springfield is pulling away 15-7. In the fourth quarter, Springfield is moving again, but disaster strikes as Valerio collides with his blocker and the ball pops out as number 8 Ryan Henry recovers the ball on the Cougars 30. Haven starts the attack with Kaufman getting the call and bulls his way for the 12 yards. 3 plays later, number 4 Mekhi Clark jets 5 yards into the end zone for 6. The 2-point conversion fails for Haven, and the Panthers are now trailing 15-13 with 9 minutes left in the game. The Cougars hit the ground again as Turner finds daylight for 11 more yards. With time running out, the Cougars are at 3rd and 5 at the Panther 6 and decide to go to the air, but Whitaker just leads Friel just a bit too much, and the ball falls into the end zone. Now at 4th and 5, Whitaker looks at number 19 Ryan Johnson, but Clark is right there, and both go up for the ball as Clark strips it away, forcing an incomplete pass and turning the ball over on downs. Which leads us to tonight's 2 final back-to-back Play of the Games.
Here, A.J. Glavacek split to the right, wing to the right is Mekhi Clark. On first down, back to pass Kitchen, looks, wants it all, deep down the sideline, has Glavacek out there, who's got it? What a catch by Glavacek out across the 40-yard line to the 42. Haven on the move inside of 2 minutes to play now from the 29. Kitchen, give is to Kaufman off the left side. He's driving the pile into the secondary. Kaufman explodes, and he'll finish in the end zone. No flags, and the Panthers retake the lead with 1:46 to go.
Haven takes the lead, 19-15. But the Cougars never say die and start their drive with a great pass of their own as Whitaker finds number 1 Chris Dolan for 23 yards. But Springfield is running out of time and needs to go deep, but number 27 Ben Milligan says not tonight, and the ball drops to the field. Springfield's at 4th and 20 and needs a completion as Whitaker rears back and lets it fly, but Milligan is there again and knocks it to the ground, ending the game. Haven stays undefeated with the 19-15 win. James Fisher led the ground attack with 12 carries for 79 yards and 1 touchdown. He also had 5 tackles, 1 for a loss. Mekhi Clark had 9 carries for 37 yards and a touchdown and 2 tackles on defense. And Marco Kaufman led the defense with 13 tackles, 2 for a loss, and scored 1 touchdown on offense. Next week, the Panthers host the mighty Ridley Green Raiders at George L. King Field. Tune in again next week for another edition of HavenFootball.net's Play the Game.